quick history of Yema. Yema was founded by Henri-Louis Belmont. His real name was Henri Blume, by the way. He graduated at the top of his class of the National Watchmaking School of Besançon in 1931 and created his own company, Yema, in 1948. In 1963, Yema's Superman collection is born, the very first Yema for divers. In 1966, the first Yema Yachtograph was launched, a watch especially designed for sailors. At the same time, the first Yema Rallygraph was launched. A Yema Rallygraph was even worn by Formula One champion Mario Andretti. At the start of the 70s, Yema became an official supplier for the French Sailing Federation. In 1982, the first French watch in space was a Yema. 24th June of 1982, French astronaut Jean-Luc Chrétien was wearing the Yema Spationaute 1, making it the first French watch in space. 17 June 1985, Patrick Baudry won the Yema Spationaute 2. 26 November 1988, the same Jean-Luc Chrétien went on a mission to Mir space station wearing a Yema Spationaute 3. In 1986, in May 1986, Yema joined forces with French physician and explorer Jean-Louis Etienne to cross the North Pole. And it's in 1988, sadly, that Yema was acquired by none other than the Hattori Group, which is, you've guessed it, Seiko. Yes, Yema was bought by Seiko Corporation of Japan in 1988. So long story short, after Seiko, Yema was acquired by other groups that I won't mention because I don't like them, quite honestly. And it's in 2009 that Yema was acquired by the French watchmaker group Montre Ambre, based in Morteau, back to its French origins, thank God. And it's important to mention that in 2017, Yema partnered with the CNES, the National Center of Space Study, to create a new model of watch, the Yema Spacecraft, in honor of the Proxima mission, which sent the 10th French astronaut to space with a Yema. So let's put the specification and cost of the watch behind us so we can unbox the watch and take immediately a moment with it. So the case diameter is 39 millimeters. It does exist in 41 millimeters. So the case and bracelet are made out of 316L stainless steel. The lock-to-lock distance of the version I'm presenting to you today, the 39 millimeters, is 19 millimeters and 20 for the 41 millimeters version. The case thickness of both watches is 11 millimeters. We have a bezel of 60 clicks, unidirectional, and they are using Superluminova grade A for the Lume, on the watch. The water resistance is 500 meters, which translates into 50 atmospheres. And of course, we have a screwed down crown to, guarantee that astounding 500 meters of water resistance. We have the crazy good Yema 2000 in-house movement inside as a heart inside the watch. So 28 and 800 beats per hour. It's a high beat movement with an hour date complication at 3 o'clock. We have 42 hours of power reserve in this watch. The glass is a 2.6 millimeters double dome sapphire crystal. So the 2.6 millimeters is the thickness of the double dome sapphire crystal. Beautiful crystal that they use on this watch. The bracelet is a folding clasp with a diver extension. The cost of the watch would be 1,299 euros here in France. So welcome to the presentation of the Yema Superman 500 Dato. So what do we have? We have a box, okay, with a manual. And we have the warranty card, which is made out of leather or faux leather. I don't really care, this is the lead, of the box about all of this. I'm not about boxes, but this is interesting. They are giving you this, okay? A beautiful travel pack. Really nice, made out of leather or faux leather. Maybe it's real leather, I don't know. Beautiful. Let me open it to you. Really nice. And you can actually, use this thing, for another watch or your watch, which allows you, to travel with two watches. Really nice. I really dig this. Really nice Yema, really nice touch. But what are we interested in? Of course, the beautiful, the incredible, I have to say, Yema Superman 500 Dato. So 500 for 5 meters, Dato for the date complication. As you can see at 3 o'clock, we have a date because you have other version of the watch, of the same watch, which has no date, like the blue one, which is the the Superman 500 mysterious blue one, and we have a white one as well. I dig all of them. They are all beautiful, honestly, but I really wanted to have on my hands today the green version that Yema loaned to me. So what can I say about the watch? Many things, but first let's take a moment with the watch, you know. So look at how they designed the watch. This watch, 2 years it took them, 2 years, you know, like Kikuo, eBay. He needed 2 years to create the G-Shock. They took 2 years just to come back with like the perfect Superman, you know. And they really did the job, I have to say. So let's have a look at the details. Look at this triangle on the hour hand. Really nice. And you have the minute hand, and you have the hour hand, which is a baton like hour hand, with the second hand that, as you can see, it's a triangle with a red dot. Really dig it. Let's take a moment to have a look as well as at the beautiful execution of the date complication. So big, so legible, and beautiful distortion of the sapphire crystal, as you can see, which really creates, you know, a distortion on the date complication when you look at it, or on the indices. Really satisfying as well. Let's have a look as well at the bezel blocker, which has been upgraded, by the way. There's a new system, you know, they made a new system for it to be like more sturdy, you know, for it not to break. There's also a new stem. The stem system, you know, of the crown is brand new as well. Let's have a look at the crown. Let's have a look at the crown. It's signed with the beautiful Yema logo, as you can see. So let's have a look at the sides. The thinness of this watch, 11 millimeters. When you take, of course, out of the double dome sapphire crystal, which is actually 2.6 millimeters, but super thin watch, which makes this watch a super refined and super beautiful watch on the wrist. There you go, you see the drilled lugs in here. Okay, so really nice. Let's have a look at the what is written on the dial. Automatique in French, which means automatic, of course. 500 meters, the Yema logo, Yema, and the Superman connotation just on the Yema connotation, as you can see. Beautiful. I've asked Yema to loan me the watch with the beautiful 500 scale type of bracelet. As you can see, beautiful. Really makes me think of a fish, you know, or a shark, you know. That's how I see it. Anyway, so it's a folding clasp with the Yema logo here. We can read Maison Horlogère Française, which means house, a French house of horology, okay, et fondée en 1948, which means founded in 1948, okay. Let's have a look at the back. God, this back is beautiful. Okay, look at the back, like it really looks like a coat of arms. This Yema logo, you know, on this matte sort of finish. Beautiful, and they have like drilled it like inside for it not to mark your wrist. It's really nice. It looks like, yeah, carved, sorry, not drilled, carved. Superman connotation. What else do we have? Vert Saphir, which means sapphire crystal, 50 bar, 500 meters. Morteau, which is the place where they are, you know, making the watches, building them, which is close to Besançon in France. Tout acier here, which means all stainless steel. No, honestly, this watch is tremendously good. Automatique as well, written in French, and Yema 2000, which is the movement of the watch. Solid end links, by the way, screwed down back for the 500 meters. Can you imagine 500 meters? And look at the beauty of the bracelet even from here. So when you take the bracelet like this, you can see that there's something that is about to shock you. The number of pins. They are giving you like a tremendously big amount of pins, you know, and even close to the drill lug here, just right there, you have a pin as well. So this bracelet is like super easy, you know, to size. We also have a diver's extension, you know, which is, no, I was right, just right there. And as you can see, this diver extension is quite good compared to my Certina DS Action. It looks like way better, you know, built and of a better quality, more sturdy as well. So really nice. Come close to what you would find, you know, on an Omega Speedmaster, Omega Seamaster 300. Now really nice. Look, boom, goes back super easily, and you have 4 micro adjustment just right there. So yeah, really nice. Folding clasp. Beautiful. We have the logo of Yema just right there. Really nice, brushed and chromed here and brushed here and there. No, the watch is quite something, honestly, quite something. Look at the beauty of this watch. So yeah, 2 years it took them to come back with this watch, you know. Like Kikuo eBay, you know, with the G-Shock, it took him 2 years to create the G-Shock. They took 2 years just to upgrade this watch, to upgrade the Superman. Can you imagine? So like I said, new type of blocking system, you know, for the bezel, 120 click bezel. Really, really nice. They are using a Superluminova grade A on the watch. A new stem was used, you know, for the crown, which is super smooth and super easy, you know, to operate. I really need to do it like just in front of you. Like honestly, like to operate, look at the smoothness. Like it's so smooth, so easy, you know, to operate. So nice. Like there's the perfect balance of stiffness and smoothness, you know, on this on this crown. Really nice. The same thing goes for you know, the date complication. Like really easy to operate. You can feel like the job that they did on the crown as well, and on the bezel blocker. Hear this. Super satisfying, super crisp, super easy to operate as well. Really, really nice. So I'm diving. I need to, you know, to block it. So I'm in the water, okay? I'm on the water, at the surface of the water, no problem. Why? Because even with the crown open, there's still, and this is something unique to Yema, like this blocker, you know, there's still 30 meters of water resistance, okay? So it's still splash proof, even with this open, and this is something that only Yema knows how to do, you know, and that's new as well. So, okay, I'm good with the time, you know, I'm putting it back in place, and I just screw it back. It blocks my bezel, so no problem with the bezel moving, even if it would not move, because it has like the perfect balance of stiffness as well. But beautiful, come on, it's a beautiful option, and it's something like, it's truly like, it's Yema, the blocking system of the bezel. It's truly something like a unique signature from Yema, you know, and beautiful, and adds to the wonderful, you know, design of the watch. So what do you think? Tell me in the comments. Okay, what do you think about the design of the watch and how it looks? It looks, for me, dashing, wonderful. The printed indices as well add to the vintage, you know, design of the watch. Really, really, really nice. So I think we had a look at everything. Look at the pattern that they use on the bezel. Really vintage as well. I really dig this watch. Beautiful, beautiful design also on the 500 scale bracelet, they call it. Really, really nice. The good and the bad. What's good, what's bad about this watch? Well, let me tell you, everything is good about the watch, okay? Yema took 2 years to come back with sort of the perfect diver, you know, French diver, and I think that they really succeeded. This watch is wonderful. The blocking system has been upgraded, the stem has been upgraded, the Yema 2000, the new in-house movement inside of this watch is crazy smooth. Look at this, look at the smoothness and the sweep of this second hand. Really nice high beat movement, beautiful. I really, really dig how you know, everything operates. You know, the bezel, the blocking system, the crown. You know, the operating system on this watch are wonderful and really, really satisfying. So nothing bad about the watch. The watch is beautiful. What else can I say? Nothing. But there is one thing, my dear friends. that you really need to know about the watch. Okay, everything's fine, but there's just like one thing. Maybe it won't be a deal breaker for you, okay? But if it was me, I would not go with this bracelet, you know? I would go with the original one, okay? The original bracelet. Why? Because of this. Look. You see? The bracelet doesn't come down like straight from where it's at, you know? Straight down. It goes with the flow of your wrist, which is not bad, you know, on its own, you know. The articulation is good in here, you know, everything's fine, but you know, it doesn't come like straight down. When the original bracelet, I know for sure, for 100%, it comes like straight down, you know. And I think it's better for you know, comfort of the watch. So I wouldn't go with this bracelet. I would go with the original one. So thank God I asked them to, you know, to give me that bracelet so the people would know what they are, you know, going for. So I would go with the original bracelet, which is, by the way, beautiful. That one as well, okay. But just so you know, this is not a deal breaker. The watch is wonderful, but you have this, okay? It's like super rounded, you know, on the side to go with the flow of your wrist, okay? So that you have to know. So I would go with the original. This is the only downside of the watch, this thing, as you can see. So maybe it's because my watch is a prototype that they send me, so maybe it's not the case with the bracelet that they will sell you, but I don't know, man. You know, honestly, look, this is something that I don't truly dig, okay? So I would go with the original. But when we talk about the case, the watch, etc., this watch is perfect for me, okay? Don't let this you know, be a deal breaker for you. Go and buy yourself this watch because it's wonderful, okay? But just so you know, take the original bracelet, which is a beautiful bracelet, or another version of the bracelet, okay? You have like 4 versions with this one included. Okay, so that version, the white version of this watch, or the mysterious blue, beautiful, no date 500 Dato as well, are really, really nice watches. Yema did a wonderful job. Okay, so everything is good about the watch. Even this bracelet, if it's something that is not a deal breaker for you, you know, that it like takes the shape of your wrist. Okay, so that's it for the good and the bad. How to wear this watch? Super easy, anything. Okay, this watch is so beautiful. You can wear it with a suit. You can even wear this watch with a suit. Casual chic, or you know, casual times. Any times. This watch, it's that beautiful. So wrist shot, this watch is on loan. I'm not gonna size the watch, you know, for the wrist shot, but as you can see, it's absolutely not a deal breaker. Like I told you, it completely like embrace the shape of your wrist. So it's not a bad thing, it's a nice thing. But just so you know, it does it, okay? So there you go, beautiful. As you can see, 16.5 centimeters, sorry, of circumference my wrist are, and look how it looks. It looks tremendously beautiful. Like any type of wrist, the 39 case diameter is wonderful. Look how it looks. Even the bracelet looks wonderful. Okay, it wasn't like really a bad thing, but it's just that you needed to know. Okay, me personally, I would go with the original. That's what I think. But like really nice. Honestly, look at that. Look at this beautiful watch. God, that watch will be hard to send back. That's the problem, you know, when you receive these watches, you want to keep them. Really nice. Let me show you the clasp. And this is how the clasp looks, you know, when it's closed on your wrist. Beautiful as well. No, really nice. This watch is a wow, you know. Super hyper beautiful. I love it. So once it's sized, of course, it looks even better. Really nice watch. Beautiful, looks beautiful on the wrist. Any size of wrists. And there you go for the Lume shot. So as you can see, the Lume, which is Super Luminova grade A, by the way, like the best grade of Super Luminova, is crazy. Okay, this is the first time that I have a Lume on a watch that is as good as my ratio watches. The Lume on this watch is crazy. It's nuts. It's wonderful. Okay, so there you go for the Lume shot. It's not supercharged, not even supercharged. I'm not like in complete darkness, as you can see. And look how it looks. It's poof. They have been tremendously generous with the Lume. They really wanted to put everything on this watch, and they succeeded. Really, really nice Lume. Zero compliance here. Look at the Lume pip even. Really powerful. Super Luminova grade A. Well done, Yema. Well done. And the sun is coming back for my final thoughts. So final thoughts are easy. This is probably the most beautiful French diver that I ever had the chance of having in my hand, honestly. This is the most wonderful, the best version of the Yema Superman, I think. And really Yema comes back like super hard with this watch. Honestly, it's that beautiful. It's that well done, and super well priced, by the way, for what they are proposing to you. So go for it. My advice is go for it. Even with that bracelet, by the way, the bracelet is wonderful. It's just that, yeah, it goes like with the flow of your wrist. If it's something you don't like, go with the original one, which is also a stainless steel bracelet, and the stainless steel bracelet just come, straight down, falls like straight down, on the size of your wrist. So go with the other version, or you have even like two other options. So that one, the white version of it, or the mysterious blue, version without the dates, are tremendously beautiful and good watches. So yeah, well done, Yema. Honestly, I'm quite impressed. I'm quite impressed by the watch, by this beautiful watch. And the hard thing would be just to, get it back to Yema. I don't want to send this watch back to Yema. Why, Yema, why didn't you offer me this watch? Why are you doing this to me? You give me the watch, I'm doing the review for you, and you're not even like letting the watch here. This is hard. This is like truly cruel, Yema. Okay? So I'm kidding here, but I'm not kidding, but I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding. No, I'm not kidding. Hard to give it back to Yema. I love it that much. Okay, so like, subscribe, comment. If you like what you saw, if you have some question, do not hesitate, to comment on the comment section. Do you have a Yema? Do you know Yema? Me, I had a vintage Yema before this one, before I had this one on my hand, and now I'm disgusted because I need to send it back to Yema. I love it that much. God, this watch is beautiful. Okay, so I need to stop that. Have a wonderful day, okay? And take care of yourself, guys. And go for it. Go for this watch. It's crazy good. Go for this watch without any hesitation, okay? And like we say in France, au revoir et à la prochaine, because this is a French watch. I need to steal it from Yema. Maybe, What do you think? Do I need to steal it from Yema, not to send it back? Maybe. Have a nice day. Goodbye.